Will the United Nations Biodiversity Conference be another failed effort to protect nature? Well, the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Convention on Biodiversity has described the progress of negotiations as a bumpy road. Kalisha Williams is in Montreal, Canada.
I have in my hands the draft of the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework, which basically outlines what countries should do to stop the destruction of nature. And it's what delegates from over 190 countries have been discussing for the past week here in Montreal, Canada. So, are they making progress?
Overall, one will say good progress, but if you look at specifically the Global Biodiversity Framework negotiations, is still a bumpy road, but still good progress in terms of more and more reducing the brackets.
So what exactly is removing the bracket? Well, say Jamaica does not agree with a particular item or statement in this 21-page document. Well, it can put a suggestion in brackets. It's simply editing the document. But nothing in the document can change until all countries agree that that particular item should be changed. So negotiations can go on for hours or even days, as we're seeing here.
About 23 decisions had already been adopted from this COP, and more actually are ready by now. But of course, we know also there are those, one will say, critical or bigger decisions which are key, particularly with regards to the draft or the draft Global Biodiversity Framework. We are yet to get there.
For instance, one of the main targets of the framework, protecting 30% of the world's oceans and land by 2030, is still not agreed on. However, it is hoped that that will change when the conference ends on December 19.
At this point, yes, we are expressing our views on various matters, and we have our negotiators out there. And I can't really speak about satisfaction at this point until the game is basically over and we know what is on the plate for acceptance.
You may be wondering why establishing this framework is so important. Well, biodiversity is declining, and according to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, over 42,000 species of plants and animals are threatened with extinction. Reporting from Montreal in Canada, I'm Kalisha Williams for TVJ News.